Hey Tech Peaks. What I love about technology is that it's agnostic to one application or one use or another. If you give someone a tool, you can't really anticipate how they're going to use it, but if that tool is valuable, it can be used to solve a myriad of different problems that you really couldn't have anticipated. And I think that's what really attracts me in technology, especially because I have a really huge interest in non-formal territories that are typical in emerging markets. Existing solutions typically don't work. Telling someone how to do something typically doesn't work. But if you can give someone a tool, it can advance a culture or society past one development point or another. And I think this is especially relevant when we talk about expanding access to healthcare, education, or other basic services in emerging markets. If we create the tool, it will largely find some application or some use if it's valuable, and that's really awesome. What I don't like about technology sometimes is people can get a little comfortable with how it's used instead of challenging the problem more or challenging the technology and finding even another novel solution or another tool to use instead. Some of my key accomplishments have been in piloting new technology in emerging markets. The first one was building houses in Haiti. Instead of building one type of house or another, telling people this is the plan, what we did was we created an instruction manual that allowed people to build homes themselves. And this was really effective in that it leveraged people's own ingenuity instead of trying to anticipate problems, especially in a place as chaotic and disruptive as Port-au-Prince. This experience led to me being really interested in bringing novel technology to emerging markets. And me and my business partner, we created a company called Local Energy Technology, building smart meter technology for places like Haiti or Brazil. And I managed a team of electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and software engineers to realize a platform that we piloted in Port-au-Prince, both in hardware and software. And this experience has really catapulted me into a whole other field, leveraging kind of my background in architecture and design thinking to solve problems using technology. And when I hear it can't be done, I get really frustrated. I think a lot of entrepreneurs do, and I think that's what drives us to be more innovative. And when I hear that, I immediately challenge it, and I usually always figure out a way to solve it. Always figure out some resource or something that typically wasn't within the scope, and that's one of the key drivers to innovation. And I think some of the discipline comes in sometimes realizing that it may not be worth it to try to solve a certain problem at the moment. It may be better to actually go with convention even though it doesn't work properly, instead of trying to solve something, especially working within the lean startup method. Using existing tools as much as possible does have an immediate benefit when trying to build a prototype. So there is a balanced answer in that question. And why I really want to be part of your incubator, I think you're doing a really interesting thing. You're bringing high quality people to a place that's isolated and without a lot of distraction. I think there's going to be a lot of awesome results that happens because of that. Thanks for your consideration.